and welcome to Incredible Inverts and Other Animals with me, Phil. Now, if you don't know who I am and would like to know a little bit more about me, we'll have a video out as a brief introduction to myself, which will be posted before this one, so do go ahead and check that out. Then this video will be the first one actually looking at some incredible inverts. And today we're going to be looking at a really incredible species of beetle called the blue death feigning beetle. So let's go ahead and take a look.
Okay, so here we have the blue death feigning beetle, or Asbolus verrucosus. Sometimes also referred to as the desert ironclad beetle, because it comes from the ironclad group of the darkling beetles. So this is a very specialised type of beetle. Its wing cases and elytra are actually fused together, so they cannot fly at all. So those wing cases cannot open there, that you can see. Now, if we break down the scientific name, Asbolus roughly translates as sooty, while verrucosus roughly translates as warty. So their scientific name basically means sooty warts. So you may be wondering why they are called sooty warts. Now, the warts part comes from the bumps on their wing cases, their elytra there that you see. And the sooty part comes from the powdery wax secretion that they secrete over their exoskeleton to protect them from the hot desert sun. Now this dries out and becomes this powdery blue that you see on them. Now they are naturally black underneath that, but this, as I say, helps protect them in that hot desert sun from drying out. Now here you can see some of that black coloration that I was talking about. And you may also be wondering why they are called the blue death feigning beetle. And that's because when they feel threatened by a predator or an enemy, they may pretend to be dead like this one is doing here. Although this one's not doing it quite as well as they can do, there's a little bit of movement there. But when they feel a threat, they flip themselves over onto their back or onto their side. They'll sometimes put their legs together and look like a dead beetle. Now a lot of predators don't want to eat dead beetles. They may be diseased, they may be ill, they could have anything in them. So they will often be left alone. Now, where does the blue death feigning beetle come from? Well, it comes from the southwestern United States of America, mainly from the Sonoran Desert. So they do like it extremely hot. Now, these guys tend to come out more towards dusk and into the night, so they are sort of crepuscular to nocturnal. So they avoid the heat of the day if they can, and come out when it is that bit cooler. But again, that waxy secretion protects them in the hottest desert sun. Now, diet for these guys is fairly varied. They are omnivorous, which means they eat a wide variety of things, both plant matter and animal matter. So these guys will eat various vegetation in the wild. They'll also eat dead insects that they might find. And if they come across a carcass, they'll also feed on that. And in captivity, a lot of people tend to feed these guys various vegetables, fruits, dead crickets, pre-killed locusts, even cat biscuits, ferret biscuits, jellies, all sorts of things, and when keeping them, it's best just to do trial and error to see what they prefer. And they will eat that. I tend to find that they prefer when it's gone a little bit drier, so I don't necessarily prefer the freshest of foods. Now, the blue death feigning beetle has become very popular in captivity, and that's because of its longevity. So it can live a very long time as an adult beetle, as opposed to a lot of other beetles. But the problem is that these guys, by most part, are wild caught, which means they are taken from the wild to be sold on as pets. And the problem is that although breeding them, getting larvae is very easy, very simple, getting the larvae to pupate is proven to be very difficult. And only a few people around the world and only a couple of zoos have managed to do this so far, of getting it from larvae to an adult beetle. And as you can see, these guys do like to have a good climb around. Now, during the day, they tend to stay hidden underneath in the wild clumps of grass, any kind of fallen wood, in this case, some cork bark. And then, come the evening, they then become very active, climbing around all over the place, searching for food, searching for mates, and going throughout the night into the dawn. And then again, by morning, they then go back into their hides to sleep for the rest of the day.
Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that look at the blue death feigning beetle. If you did, please give this video a like, please leave a comment, please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. And please do share this around as well. And hopefully you'll join me again when we'll have another look at an incredible invert or other animal. Bye bye.